Welcome to Ask Dr. Marty, the voice for the animals. I'm your host, Dr. Marty Goldstein. For 40 years, I've been practicing conventional and alternative veterinary medicine to help your pet stay healthy and live longer and happier lives.
I had this dream in which I swam with dolphins.
Dr. Marty here. How you doing? And happy Tuesday. Great song by Michael Franks. You know, Michael dedicated his last CD to his dog, Flora. You gotta love animals to do something like that. Tip of the day. We're going to go right to it. And it is very simple. Do you know that a dilute solution of apple cider vinegar can wipe out your dog's chronic yeasty ear problems without having to use harsh drugs? I wrote that tip in my book, The Nature of Animal Healing. And here's something else from that book. Health is simple. Disease is complex. No rocket science here. Health is simple. The body knows how to heal the body. Nature already figured it out for us and our companions. But now, on the other hand, disease is complex. Look at the entire medical establishment. Nothing against it, but it's built mostly around disease, and boy, is it complex. We like simplicity, and that's also what this show is all about, simply health. I give you tip after tip to help keep your companions on the right track. We have many guest appearances, experts in the field of healthcare, animal-loving celebrities, and most importantly, you, the listeners, calling in live with your questions for me and my guests to answer. All in all, Ask Dr. Marty is a fun and simple path to wellness that will make that incredible human-animal bond just that much better. All right, we're going to go to break right now. Joining me right after the break is actress Hilary Swank talking about her love and compassion for her pets.
Somehow, some way, we must hold back the dawn.
Welcome back. This is Ask Dr. Marty, the voice for the animals. And on the line, I have today's special guest, animal lover and two-time Oscar winner, Hilary Swank. Hi, Hilary. Great to talk to you again.
Very happy to be on your show. And as you know, I've learned a great deal from you.
Always great to share stories with you. Hey, tell us about Karoo.
I had found a dog in South Africa when I was filming there, or better yet, she found me. I found her in the Karoo, which is a place in South Africa, and I named her Karoo. She was my beloved best friend in every way, my little soulmate of sorts, and she was about a month shy of turning 8 years old, so still very young and acted very young and healthy in every way. And unexpectedly, she fell ill. I had no idea what was going on. I rushed her to my vet, and thereupon I learned that she had what I now know is an autoimmune disorder. And in 1 week, I lost her. She didn't make it. And
boy.
So I, of course, wanted to learn everything about it. I wanted to understand how she got such a thing. I wanted to understand what such a thing was. And your book is the first one that I read, and I learned all about it. And then I called you, and thankfully you taught me even more. So I have another dog still at home, and since then I've actually rescued another dog, and hopefully I can make sure that this never happens again.
Autoimmune disease is a very serious condition, and when we come back from break, we'll be speaking more about this with Hilary Swank.
Was either kindness or compassion, we recognized each other.
All right, let's go to the phones, and on the line we have Spencer from Bakersfield, California. Hi, Spencer. How are you?
Good. How are you, Dr. Marty?
Great. What's your question?
All right. Well, I recently received a card in the mail that my 10-year-old Chihuahua is due for his shots, and I want to know if you could tell me a little bit about that.
Spencer, I got a question for you. When was your last polio or chickenpox shot? That's what I always get. You know, it's the same for them. We just bought into the fact that animals need their regular routine annual or every 3-year vaccines, and it is not only not necessary, but it's harmful. So here's what I want you to do. Before you go to your vet, and you should go to your vet, for these shots, I want you to do some research. There are some good sites on the internet that could give you the documentation that not only are these vaccines not needed, but they're also kind of harmful.
Okay. Do you know of any sites in particular I should go to first?
Yes, one I would like you to go is Dr. Jean Dodds, Dodds. She is one of the expert veterinarians that's done a ton of research on this situation.
All right, great.
Great. Good luck with that, Spence, and thanks for calling in.
Thanks a lot, Dr. Marty. Great show.
And now on the line is Maureen from Tampa, Florida. Hi, Maureen. How are you doing?
Hey, hi, Dr. Marty. Oh, I'm so glad you took my call. Thanks.
It's a pleasure. What is your question?
Well, I have 2 young Bichon dogs and a 5-year-old cat, and I was wondering, what's the best food to feed them?
Great question, Maureen. Probably the most common question I've gotten over my entire career. Realize that dogs are carnivores. Cats are what's called an obligate carnivore. They are meat eaters, and unfortunately, a lot of the pet food industry has its early throwbacks to the cereal industry, and many of the foods that are on the markets are 50 to 64% cereal byproducts, and that's just not healthy. Imagine that.
Is that also in the canned foods, too?
Yeah.
Wet food?
Oh, absolutely. So here's what I want you to do, Maureen. When you go buy foods, I want you to look at the label and choose those foods that have whole meat as their first and or second ingredient, and try to stay away from those where a lot of grains are listed, and you will have healthier pets.
Wow.
I've seen it over 40 years.
Wow. Oh, thanks. Thanks so much, Dr. Marty.
Great.
Really appreciate it.
Thanks for calling in. And now on the line, we have Donna from Fairfield, Connecticut, a neighbor. Hi, Donna. Welcome to Ask Dr. Marty.
Hi, Dr. Marty. I got to tell you that my sister and I listen to your show all the time.
I love stuff like that. Thanks.
Oh, well, it's always so helpful. I have a Springer Spaniel who has chronic allergies, and I'm really afraid of all that cortisone that's being suggested. So I was wondering, do you perhaps have an alternative treatment that we could try?
I sure do, because 85% of all dogs and cats in the United States probably do have allergies. You got to realize that allergies are not so much caused by what you're allergic to. Pollen doesn't cause hay fever. It's the body's reacting to it. Cortisone, considered a wonder drug, but its nickname is the reliever of all and the cure of none. And there are many documented side effects to cortisone. So if we could use alternatives to create the same effect of cortisone, hey, let's go there first. So here's what I'm going to recommend. Fish oil has been documented to be anti-allergy and to be anti-inflammation in the conventional field. The herb nettles, like the baseball player Greg Nettles, is shown to act like an antihistamine in the body without any side effects. And there is a supplement you could get at a health food store called beta-sitosterol, Sitosterol. No, it's complicated, but it's a plant-derived natural steroid that acts like cortisone without any side effects.
Okay. All right. Could you tell me the name of that last one again?
Yes, it's beta-sitosterol, Sitosterol. And it's great. And what you should do with this is use all three because they work what's called synergistically, but don't start them all at the same time. Start one every 5 days.
Okay.
Does that help you?
Yeah, that's actually very helpful.
Oh, great. Great. Thanks for calling in, and good luck.
Thank you.
Hey, thanks for listening to Ask Dr. Marty, the voice for the animals, on a mission of hope for all the animals. See you tomorrow.